Let's put focus on the United States now. In the US, more than 100 people have died due to the novel coronavirus in just 24 hours. And the new deaths have brought the total to 389 deaths. The states of New York, Washington and California have been hit the hardest so far. The virus has infected at least 33,000 people nationwide, with New York State itself reporting 114 deaths. Health workers and state leaders have sounded the alarm on medical supplies beginning to run short. Some medical experts are going a step further and mentioning staff shortages. Meanwhile, New York City's Mayor Bill de Blasio has warned of major medical shortages in the next 10 days.
In fact, he still has not fully utilized the Defense Production Act. He has not given orders to specific companies to not only produce those items that are needed most, starting with ventilators, but to ensure that they will be distributed to where the need is greatest here in New York and other key parts of the country. I believe that can't be done and won't be done unless and until our military is mobilized. And I don't know why on earth the president hesitates at this point. I think you're seeing a hue and cry all over the country for our armed forces to be activated. The time is now.
The number of infected cases has soared in the United States as testing has become more available. And among the new cases is Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky, becoming the first member of the Senate to report a case of COVID-19. He said in a tweet that he was feeling fine and was in quarantine and had tested positive for the disease caused by the new coronavirus. Paul, interestingly, was among the 8 Senate Republicans who voted against a House-passed bill last week. The bill provided more than $100 billion to boost testing for the coronavirus outbreak and guaranteed paid sick leave for millions of workers. He also was the only Republican senator who opposed an earlier bill authorizing $8.3 billion for initial response to the coronavirus outbreak.
Why is this important? Why shouldn't we just... I approve the state of New York's request for a major disaster declaration, something which Governor Cuomo has been asking for and which I agree, and we had it done in very rapid fashion. We approved this on Friday evening, and we are working very, very hard to get all of these things not only signed up, but completed and finished and win. The request from the state of Washington for a major disaster declaration was approved just a little while ago, went through the process, and we moved it very quickly. The request from the state of California was just received, and we will have it approved very quickly. We'll be working. I told that to Gavin Newsom, and we're working on getting that done very quickly. It'll be done maybe tonight.
Also, the $1.6 trillion stimulus package failed to make it through in the Senate. The draft aid bill was declared insufficient by Democrats, who argued it was tilted towards corporations and did too little to help workers and healthcare providers. With the population on edge and shell-shocked financial markets poised for the new work week, doubts have emerged about the fate of an agreement that would provide some relief against health and economic crises that are likely to stretch for several months. Nearly 1 in 3 Americans is under orders to stay at home and to slow the spread of the coronavirus pandemic. U.S. President Donald Trump, in his Sunday address, said that the United States is enduring a great national trial. Ohio, Louisiana and Delaware are the latest states to enact broad restrictions along with the city of Philadelphia. The 3 states join New York, California, Illinois, Connecticut and New Jersey, home to 101 million Americans combined.